Welcome back, America, to Big Daddy's Kitchen number 49. I am Big Daddy here with Mama and Lena in supporting roles. And this is, I believe, our 5th episode. I'm feeling expansive today, and I'm also feeling like I don't quite have the headspace for a long recipe. So today, we're going to do shrimp scampi. Simple, classic Italian, but I'm going to give it my own little twist. Shrimp scampi. So what do we have here? Come on in with the camera, Mama. We have some lovely Gulf shrimp. Right here in Florida, medium size. I like these guys. You go with the giant shrimp, it's a pain, you gotta cut it in the middle of your pasta, and one thing you never want with your pasta is a steak knife, okay? So we have the mediums. And we also have lemons, of course. We have our olive oil, Costco brand, believe it or not. We wanna get our olive oil right in the pan. Ooh, it's hot already. That's ready to go. We've got garlic. How much garlic do we have? Fresh garlic? We got that much. Don't ask me how much, it's that much. Be generous with your garlic with this. Be generous with your garlic. Also, we got some Fufu Himalayan pink salt that Mama picked up somewhere. And capers, because you know I love capers. A lot of people do parsley with this, not me, okay? I do capers. I like that piquant taste. And a little bit of white wine. This is cheapo Chardonnay. This will do it. Also a cheapo Chablis will do it for you. 2 kinds of lemon juice, the concentrated stuff, because I like the acidity, and the real stuff. We're gonna do both. Okay, so let's get going. The first thing we're gonna do here is get our shrimp into the pan. And these do not take a long time to cook. Oh, that's on the high heat. We're gonna get that off of there. It's fire. We got 2 pounds of this stuff. We're gonna cook maybe a pound of it. We're just gonna get this across the bottom. And we're gonna cook with angel hair pasta. Okay? We wanna get these evenly distributed. And we wanna do that in a hurry, okay? In a hurry. These guys cook, it's just gonna take a couple minutes. These shrimp are already cleaned, deveined, with the tails off. Looks like we might have a couple tails on there, a couple stragglers, but my opinion is, you go out to eat, you make yourself a nice dish, you slave in the kitchen, why would you want to dig into your pasta with your hands to pull the tails off? Exactly, you don't. So pull the tails off. Barilla brand, very hard to kill this stuff, as I've said many times, but with angel hair pasta, it does not take long to cook this stuff. The time on the box says 4 to 5 minutes. I say like 3 to 5 minutes. All right. When you already start from a boil, this stuff cooks fast. Try not to let it get too far. So, our shrimp are doing well here. We're going to give that some more oil, because that went in real hot. I had my frying pan on for a couple minutes, and that went in hot. I'm not trying to do this on high heat here. I'm not trying to kill anything. Very soon when I flip these guys, that's when I'm going to add the garlic, okay? It's very important to have your garlic minced with this particular recipe because it's a fast recipe. It's a fast turnover, all right? Minced garlic will infuse better with the oil. And all that stuff has to come together in the shrimp. All those flavors have to come together very quickly, so you can see that is minced-ish. Some people do it chopped. I don't know why with this particular recipe. So you can see these guys are already turning pink. I'm going to turn them over. A varying degree of skill here. Okay, I think I got all of them turned over except for one. This is the disadvantage of using a medium shrimp. These guys are going to crinkle up pretty good. You don't want to quite kill it, but you know, shrimp. People say, oh, you don't want it too tough. It's still good. Now we're going in with the garlic. Excuse me, Mama. And we're going to get the garlic right into the oil, right in the center there. We're going to add a little more oil because this guy's getting pretty hot here. All right. You want to constantly be adjusting your heat with this. Always be aware of your heat. Get that guy in there. Garlic Garlic is the heart and soul of this particular dish. I'm going to get a little more salt into my water because, as anybody from a cold climate knows, salt will raise the temperature of water. That's why we drop salt on the ice in the wintertime. Okay, now we're heating up pretty good here. It's time for me to start adding some other stuff. I'd say the shrimp are pretty much cooked out. I'm going to move all of this around, get the shrimp in there. And I'm going to get some lemon juice in there. It's going to cool this thing down, keep the garlic from burning. Okay. The garlic infuses right through with the lemon. Now I come with the capers, which is going to give this a great brine flavor. A whole bunch of capers. You can use big capers, you can use small capers, but just use them. I forgot to mention, as I often do, the roll of butter. Some folks will say you want half and half olive oil and butter, start cooking with butter from the beginning. Not me. A little bit of butter. Give it a little flavor, a little bit of a creamy feel, but not too much. Too much butter, not a good thing in scampi, in my opinion. Sauce is starting to get lovely. All right, so now we're going to add some of the real lemon in here. Boil up good. You can see the lemon separating, the oil bubbling up. Lovely. And I'm going to put in just a smidge of the wine, not too much. Some people do a whole ton. Some people say put a bunch in there and then reduce it. Not necessary. Oh, come on, buddy. Get in there. You can also serve this with lemon at the table, a lemon wedge. You can always add a little more lemon and a little salt to taste at the table. And of course you can cover it with a Parmesan or Romano cheese. Lovely. Come on, buddy. No seeds, no seeds. I sprayed myself. I think some of that got in the can. For our inexpensive Chardonnay, which is exactly what we want. Just a jigger, maybe. It's a shot glass for those of you who are uninitiated. Okay. Oh, we smell it right away. That's what we want. It really opens it up. See, the shrimp are about as cooked as they need to be. Small, pink, lovely. So we're going to bring our heat down. I'm going to give this a quick pinch of salt. All right. And because I like a little more greenery, a few more capers in there. But I don't want to add any more brine at this point. We can always add more salt if we want salt flavor. But I think we got enough brine. That's good. A lot of lemon in there. So, me being me, I'm going to go with a little more oil. Alright? Uh-oh, here we go. Now we're at a boil. And I'm going to turn this heat off. For my scampi, that is about good to go. It can just simmer there. And we're going to go right in with this guy. Watch this heresy, America. I'm breaking it in half for faster cooking. Come on, buddy. Hopefully I won't wind up with third-degree burns. Get in there, guy. All right. Angel hair, you want to get in there fast and move it around. Angel hair sticks like no other pasta because it's small. It will stick on you in a bad way. You're stirring angel hair almost the whole time you have it in there. You cannot ignore it like a fettuccine or a linguine. You got to get in there. And of course, being good Italians, we added our oil beforehand and some salt. Not only to speed up the boiling process, but also for flavor. Ideally, the Italian snobs say, you should have 3% salt to your water. which is the equivalent of the ocean. It's the equivalent salinity. All right, our pasta is done. It's a lovely al dente. We come over here, and as always, we add some cold water. One, to cool this liquid we're about to pour down and splash all over the kitchen. And number two, to remove any bit of starch from the pasta, any excess starch. And a little bit of foam that comes to the top, that's our starch there, okay? We can do without it. Ooh, buddy. Perhaps a little more water. So the thing about using angel hair with this particular recipe with Scampi is that you want to make sure it is dry, all right? You do not want to take this right from your strainer, dump it in the bowl, and add the sauce. And that goes for whether you drain this and then throw it right in the pan and cook it a little bit more, or whether you mix it in a bowl. It doesn't matter. You want this fairly dry. Now the trick here is to know that angel hair will go dry on you fast, and it will clump up on you pretty fast. So you've got to be careful. But because it's smallish, it's absorbent, which is what you want. You want to soak up all that juice, right? So we're going to leave it in there half a minute. I'm going to turn it over. We're going to get off this steam, and then we're going to drop it into our bowl, and we're going to add our scampi. See, we're still getting liquid out of there. Turn that guy over. Let some of that excess moisture come off. Do not let it clump. Clumped up angel hair is like dirty underwear. You don't want it. So again, you could do this with parsley. I'm not crazy about that. A little too much of a green flavor contrasting with the other basiness, the oil, the wine. I love my parsley, but not for this. Give me capers every time. And there we go. And we save some, of course, for Mama's keto pasta. Give it a shot. How about it? Yeah. Well, this has been Big Daddy's Kitchen number 49, episode 5 or so. I thank you, America. Thanks for stopping by our kitchen, and we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Boom.